Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's your boy Tsharp, and today, y'all, we finna go ahead and watch this Rey Rice exposing trade house video, bro. I usually don't even be trying to post the Forex content no more, bro. Even though that's like one of my most viewed video, you know what I'm saying? But bro, this right here, man, Rey Rice, bro. I know whatever he says, it gotta be true, bro. And this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, no, that's not his. It's not his actual page. But bro. You know what I'm saying? 49-minute video, bro. I just want to hear what Brad got to say. Because if the chairman is talking about Academy, bro, he was a chairman and he left, right? You don't just walk away from like $100,000, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I left Academy, bro, just for the mere fact that shit was, they was doing too much, bro. I feel like I spent 6 months in it, bro. I started trading last year around, January type. Hold on. Bro, I started trading last year around January, bro. So it was like, from January to July, I wasn't really making no profits, bro. But I feel like in my head, it would just, bro, tap these niggas in, tap these people in, bro. So I can start getting up the ranks and really start getting that residual income, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Academy platform, right, it's actually good when it comes to trading, bro. Right, the platform is basically meant for you to go on it. You can learn how to trade. They got videos. They have stuff that teaches you how to trade, bro. But when you go into the how do you say it, bro? I guess the ranking system, right? I don't even know how to even call it. I don't want to say ranking system, bro. But once you start, you go into the business side. That's what they say, the business side of things. That's when the thing starts to go downhill, bro. So if I would have, I would recommend, if you don't know how to trade at all, you want to just go to the Academy platform, bro, definitely go to the platform. Or you can come tap in with me at Scalper. But you can go to the platform, bro. You feel me? You can learn how to trade, bro. They got videos, courses for you to watch, all that good stuff, bro. Just don't do the business side. No cap, bro. It's network marketing, bro. That's when they start telling you, okay, in order for you to get access to the resources, you gotta keep tapping people in, bro. Literally, that shit OD, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, niggas don't want to. Why should the money that I make depend on somebody else, bro? Right? I wanted it to be okay, bro. I wanted to join this so I can learn how to trade, bro. And that's why I ended up leaving, bro. So I left them. I joined Scalper, bro. You know what I'm saying? With my homeboy. We actually made a video on it. I joined Scalper, bro. And then we don't recruit nobody, bro. We literally straight up just teach you how to trade, bro. Literally from scratch. We teach you the strategies we use to trade, man. And we make sure you profitable, bro. You don't even gotta tell nobody about it, bro. You could, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta post about it. You could trade it in silence, bro. It's gonna be okay, man. So, also, a lot of people who are in Trade House, right? A lot of people who was in my last group, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't see them posting nothing about trading no more, bro. So, yeah, man. I spent 6 months with them. I wasted my time and my money, bro. Got me pants. Anyways, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna go ahead and actually get into this exposed video, bro. I'm about to hear what Rey Rice got to say right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Straight up.
I made my decision, which was a business decision, right? And naturally, it got influenced by some personal reasons.
Well, I guess the cat is outside of the bag. That was corny as fuck.
That was so corny, bro.
Y'all already know shit about to get real.
Also, I'm not gonna drag this video. As y'all can see, it's like 49 minutes long, bro. I'm not about to sit here and like keep pausing this video, bro. So let's get into it.
The company that I was previously with is a great company. The products are great. Okay, the education is great.
Facts.
Now, right. We gotta cut the bullshit out.
Nah, it's good, bro.
I hope you're trying to get your shit together, but you know damn well you don't know the education is good because you've never used it. Come on now.
And I'm not here to, I don't want you guys to think that I left because the company was a bad company, or I left because, the products didn't work.
Again, we don't think that you left the company because the products didn't work. We know that you didn't use them. So,
It's gonna be the only time I pause it. I didn't even know bro was talking. But I think the products do work, bro. Personally, from my personal experience, man, I think the products work, bro. If you tap in, honestly.
You don't have to say that. And you also don't sound too sure if the product work or not. Shit, none of us knows the product works or not because y'all didn't use it in the first place. And for the people who say they use them and it's actually good products and stuff like that, don't really know anything about Forex. So who knows if the product works?
Yeah,
Guess we have to find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, huh?
No, they actually do a very good job of teaching. You know, network marketing aside, you know, recruiting aside, you know, ranks aside, they definitely do a very good job of teaching people how to invest.
Well, this must be the worst public school in America. If, well, you know, public school is free, but this, you have to cost, the cost is, you have to charge for it. I mean, they charge for it, pardon me. This has to be the worst public school in America because everyone that left IML is normally broke. And none of you know anything about investing. DigiFit just showed that, right? And again, we talked about it's not the owner's fault, but the way y'all handled that showed that y'all know nothing about investing. That's one. Two, majority of the people who leave IML is broke. Well, if not all people is broke.
That nigga must
And last but not least, no one own anything or have any assets. IML doesn't do a good job of teaching anybody about investing.
My decision to leave was a business decision, right? It was a business decision. However, it became personal, to be honest, right? So it was a business decision. I want to tell you guys exactly how it went down, what happened, and then, you know, giving you guys insight on, you know, what's going to be my next moves and things of that nature. All right. Let me actually turn the comment. No, how I turn the comments up?
Boy, do I know how distracting the comments can be. I'm actually teaching myself right now how not to respond to the fucking bozos that's inside of the comments. Guess I need to learn that too, but I'm not here to criticize on that part right there. I just wanted to put that out there.
Long story short,
Alright, so this is Seth from the past that's talking to you in the future, but coming from the past. I skipped a lot because it was just an origin story, and I know I fucking hate origin stories. Alright? I fucking hate them. If you don't know, I fucking hate origin stories. Alright? Just, no one gives a shit, bro.
obviously there was another pullback. You know, I D-rank back down to, I believe, Chairman 50. That's the lowest I got, and then 2021 came around, and
But bro, a Chairman 50, you basically making $50,000 a month, bro. Just off of like kind of teaching people how to trade, bro. He's not the only one who left, bro. Another crazy trader, bro, $1 million trader, Tate Pips left, and he was dissing everybody, bro. But I hope this dude not talking in the whole video, bro. The other dude, because I ain't trying to keep hearing that nigga voice, bro.
I was well on my way to Chairman 500. Right, well on my way to Chairman 500. Chairman 500, for those that don't know, is 500 grand a month, right? So obviously, I do know that there's ups and downs in this business, and I don't want you guys to. And that's not a company thing; it's just, you know, a people thing. Because what I want you guys to understand is that all the company does is provide you with services and products and strategies.
Rey Rice, I hope that you're saying. Hopefully, you're trying to get your shit together, so I'm gonna take it easy on you, but. Hopefully you're saying that IML and MLM companies don't build themselves. The people build the company, because actually if the company makes sense and the product or service sells itself, then yes, it does build itself. You know, so, you know, and companies having on and off seasons is actually a normal thing with inside the companies. There's times that, well, you know, when things sell and sometimes when things don't sell. People need certain things at certain times, and people don't need certain things at certain times. Like, for example, Christmas trees. You can't fucking sell Christmas trees in the summertime. It doesn't make any sense. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. You know, if you are saying that this is just a business thing, then you guys really need to understand how business works.
But the company does not build itself. The people build the company, right? I made my decision, which was a business decision, right? And naturally, it got influenced by some personal reasons, okay? So I wanted to give you guys insight at those reasons, why I left, you know, kind of, you know, some of the reasons that Noel left, and then, you know, what I'm going to be doing moving forward, you guys.
Bro, what's up?
Ray, you smell that?
Bro.
That's the comment section right now, saying that you got terminated. You didn't leave the company, which I can give a fuck less, but they care about stupid shit like that.
Because I know a lot of you guys still follow me and you want to know what we got going on. And unfortunately, I don't have an Instagram to keep you guys updated, right?
Yeah, they're dragging it, bro.
To keep you guys updated. You feel what I'm saying?
Dragging it, bro.
So basically, this is what ultimately happened. Around, I'm going to pour it down because I don't need her barking. Around, what? This is, I think, April. So around April, I think that's when we hit an all-time high in the business. You know, I had a former, what can I say, mentee of mine hit Chairman 250, and I had another former, he's actually still a good friend of mine. I'll say his name, Chris Rax. He hit Chairman 100. So, you know, the business was going well. You feel what I'm saying? We have IM3, the biggest, you know, network marketing event ever in the history of network marketing. That, you know, happened that June. I think it was May or June, right? So long story short, the business was on a decline. However, that wasn't enough for me to want to leave, okay? That wasn't enough for me to want to leave, right? The business on the decline, and I'm going to be honest, I think as far as leadership, it was pretty lackadaisical. We were honestly treating it as if it was just another pullback, right? Just another pullback where, you know, business slows down. We just had the craziest momentum that we've ever seen. Business slowing down a little bit after this, you know, IM3 event. Things should pick up. Lo and behold, things didn't pick up.
I can give you maybe a reason why it didn't pick up, and that's because like people wasn't.
Yo, so all I say about the IM3, bro, basically, because they're not explaining nothing, bro. They literally not explaining none of this, bro. Basically, IM3, bro, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of the top traders, bro, they rented out the Dolphin Stadium, bro, you feel me? They basically packed it out. Had the chairmen go up there, everybody out there taking notes, bro. They had the baby perform, Coily Ray perform. You know what I'm saying? They in Miami, bro. And, yeah, bro, it was just this one big event. You know, it went crazy, bro, but you got me fucked up. If you think I'm about to pay, like, hella bread for a ticket to sit in a courtyard and take notes, nigga, fuck no, bro. I ain't talking to that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga is talking, bro. I am not trying to keep hearing this dude's voice, bro. No cap.
Downhill direction, but it's not that bad. You feel what I'm saying? So we're still working. We're doing our thing. You know, that summer we end up going on a tour. I think we hit up like 15 or 20 different cities, which was amazing. It was fun and whatnot. But I think around, when was it? I think around I think it might have been July. You know, I started to run into some problems, you know, with compliance. You know, we're not technically allowed to post certain things. And it's not.
I said I wasn't going to keep pausing it, bro, but they're not really explaining this shit. With the compliance, bro, obviously you making 50 bands a month, bro, 100 bands a month. You can't post the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Literally, you cannot post the cash. You can't post your jewelry, bro. You can't post the expensive cars you're buying. Compliance, bro. Basically, you hiding all the profits you making, bro. So it's like, okay, we'll give you all this money, but you can't show nobody, basically, bro. Or they're gonna flag you, kick you out. You know what I'm saying? Take your job. That shit lame as fuck, bro.
A company thing is more such as rules and regulations that they have to follow.
A business owner that had to follow rules of a company, that makes you an employee. It's not to come at you, right? But this is for the downline that believe they have a business. You don't own the business. You guys are not entrepreneurs. This does not make you entrepreneurs. MLM does not make you an entrepreneur. You're not an entrepreneur. You're a customer. You have to follow the rules. They almost got suspended for wearing jewelry. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
I can destroy a car. Just go out there, destroy my car, put Batmobile wings, or paint my car any color I want. Whatever the case may be, wear as much jewelry, anything I want at my company, because I own the motherfucker. I do what the fuck I want. The only thing I have to worry about is the rule that the government sets for businesses. Well, that's changing because of crypto. Move forward.
So I couldn't post my jewelry. And mind you, I wasn't even posting jewelry, but I was getting in trouble with the company and whatnot. And long story short, I took a little break, right, just to get my mind right and whatnot, and just to focus on, you know, learning about NFTs and the whole 9 yards. But as the business kept declining, what I started to notice was that there was no game plan on how we were going to fix things, honestly.
Now, this is coming from a past chairman, not just any chairman, but one of the chairmen that y'all used to worship. This is from one of the people that y'all are even in my comments coming at me about. This is one of the people that probably was telling y'all that I'm just a broke weirdo living in my basement or some bullshit, told y'all to trade Forex or some shit like that. This is him telling y'all that they had no game plan. This is him telling y'all that it's things that happen on the back of that y'all don't see. And you guys still sit here and defend these bozos.
Right, so I'm going to give you guys the business side of why I decided to dip, and then the personal side, because, you know, although it was more business than personal, and the reason I say that was because a lot of the personal things I'm about to tell you, they were going on for a while, and I didn't leave. I don't want you guys to think that, you know, we bumped heads in, you know what I'm saying? We bumped heads that one time, and then I just decided to dip. No, a lot of this shit was going on for a while. But for the sake of the business, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It pays my family. It pays very well. I'm going to stick around. I mean, so let's get back to the business side. Basically, you know, the business is pulling back and whatnot. Things is not looking too good. And fast forward, it gives me the vibe that everybody's doing their own thing. You have a lot of the top leadership. And when I say top leadership, I'm talking about within Trade House. It just seems like people are kind of doing their own thing, worried about their own platforms and personal things that they got going on. Not really worried about the business.
Isn't that some shit that these guys tell you? Downlines, the people that's inside the chairmen, they tell you this, your downlines, to give everything to this business. This business should be the only thing that you focus on. It's not this business or die. Literally, they probably said that. I bet you someone said that. And put in the comment section if someone said that. And who was it that said that? But anyways, get back to it. But the point is that these guys is also doing their own thing, so they're not even worried about the business. This man is telling y'all this, so they're not really worried about the business, but they telling y'all to put y'all all into this business and they're not worried about it. So do y'all not see? Go watch my videos again and then come back here and listen to that part. It's contradicting. These guys aren't leaders. These guys aren't entrepreneurs. These guys are nothing they say they are. This video is going to show you that.
So whatever, I understood that. Then fast forward, this is what happens. I get introduced to another company, right? Cause I'm gonna tell you guys the events that led up until that lie. I got introduced to another company, and I was doing a favor for a friend. He said, Ray, I want you to come look at this, and I said, you know what? Why not? The business is not looking too good. Let me at least look at something else. And mind you, this wasn't even another Forex company. It was just another company. I'm not going to say the name. Not going to put them out there yet. And, I look at the other company, and I'm going to be honest, I was blown away, right? I was blown away just because I really liked, the product and services that they offered. I really liked their compensation plan, and it was something that fit me better. Excuse me. It fit me better. Now, I'm not going to say it's for everybody, because I'm going to be honest.
He also just revealed that they don't do what they say they do. He just says not another Forex company or whatever the case may be. So basically saying like, yeah, don't worry, we're not going to be trading Forex over here. Well, promoting Forex or whatever the case may be. It's just crazy. Like, it's literally crazy how they're basically, he jumping from another company, like I said they would do. He jumping from another company to another company. And hopefully, Ray, you don't do the dumb shit here. Entice people, I just hope that you don't do it. But this basically shows you that your chairmen don't say what they don't do what they say they do. And you guys are being told that this is what y'all guys are coming, you're going through opportunity calls and being told this is what y'all guys are coming there for, but no one there know how to do what they telling you that they do.
If you're a hard worker, like if you're somebody like me that will spend hours upon hours upon hours on the phone, then you would probably like something like this better because they pay you more for the type of work, right? It wasn't for everybody. If you're somebody that you enroll people into your team and you kind of let them do the work, then of course this wasn't going to be your type of environment. So I thought to myself, you know what? This is probably a better fit for me because if I was to make this move, I don't need anybody on my team to make a shit ton of money. Just being honest with you, right? So long story short, I'm still a part of Trade House, and I took, I think, a week off. I didn't talk to, the main core for like a week just because I wanted the decision to marinate. I decided this was a better move for me and my family, but I didn't want, the decision to be based off of other people. I'm going to be honest. I didn't want people getting in my head. I didn't want people saying, yo, don't do this, don't do that, right? I decided, let me just I didn't even talk to the people in my old company, and I for damn sure didn't talk to people in the new company. I literally just talked to my mom, my dad, and some of my mentors outside of the business who, at the end of the day, were unbiased. they don't give a fuck about, no network marketing shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having a conversation with them, and they tell me that they think it's a good decision. So I bring the opportunity to my friends, right? I bring the opportunity to my friends, and hold on. Fast forward. Before I bring the opportunity to them, I have a conversation with my 3 main leaders. You guys should all take a guess what my 3 main leaders are. There's a Chairman 50, there was a Chairman 250, and a Chairman 100. Right? I have a conversation with each of them privately.
I'm about to expose these niggas, bro. So, Chairman 50, bro, he probably talking about Kalaya. He said Chairman 50 or 250, Josh Stu. And the other one, probably Bryce Thompson. Yeah, I think B. Thompson, bro. I believe so. Nah, B. Thompson is 750. I don't even know, bro. I know he's talking about Josh Stu, big C50, bro. That nigga Josh be cap as fuck, bro. But we're going to continue, though.
And I tell them, look, bro, I decided that I'm going to leave. This is what the company that I'm going to. I'm not telling you to convince you, right? I'm not telling you to convince you. I'm telling you just so you have a heads up and don't think I abandoned you. But this is the opportunity, right? You're more than welcome to come with me if you feel like it. But if you decide not to come, I'm not going to talk to your downline. Even though they're technically my downline too, out of respect for you, I'm not going to talk to your team. Respect. So I had a conversation with Corey, Brax, and Jalen. It is what it is.
Oh, Jalen.
Right?
Awesome.
I had a conversation with those 3.
Put in the comment section who you think was the fraud, who do you think was the snake that basically snitched on him.
Jalen Goss snitching at
and brought it to Tice, and brought it to Price's attention.
It was Jalen Goss snitching.
I told Corey, I told Jalen, and I told Rax, I'm thinking about leaving the company.
Jalen snitch
right?
ass.
You guys are more than free to come with me, but if you don't, I'm not going to talk to your team. Right? It was a decision that was already made, and I told them that. After I told them my leaders that, and they made a decision and said, okay, cool, Ray, I'm not interested. I don't want to, I hear you, but I'm not interested. I fully respect that. Then I have a conversation with Nate, one of my best friends, if not my best friend. I tell him about it. I tell him how I'm feeling. I tell him the personal side. I tell him the business side. I tell him this is a better decision for me. But it wasn't to convince him. It was just, I don't want you to think I'm moving funny. I don't want you to think I'm moving fake. Because I could easily fuck everybody's shit up. I could easily do that. I could easily go behind your back. But I'm telling you as a friend. I called Josh next. I'm telling Josh as a friend. Right? Those are my 2 line brothers. Bryce, my last line brother. I reach out to Bryce and I tell him, I'm going to drop a bomb on you, bro. I'm thinking about leaving the company. Right? I tell him off rip. He's a little upset because he's been reaching out to me. Me and Bryce had a great relationship. He's reaching out to me, but I'm not really answering because I had to make that decision for myself. I didn't want nobody getting in my head. So I tell him what it was. He tells me, bro, are you trying to close me? And like I said, I told him, look, bro, I'm not trying to close you. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just letting you know what it is. I ended up telling him what the business was, and I told him, listen, I think us as a core, we should at least take a meeting with these guys. Not just for us, because we were making good money, and no matter what the back office says, no matter what the D rank, we were making money for a long enough time where I had money saved up. I wasn't going broke.
So let me explain this meeting real quick before we continue. And this is when shit start getting real. The meeting is basically sit with the company. The company basically offers them a certain amount, like a ranking that they get when they come in. So if you bring this many people, it's like a contract. You promise to bring this many people. Basically, they promise, where Bryce and them will have in leisure of this will be like, okay, well, I can leverage who I am, which is by bringing my team that I have built over here. And this is what I'm looking for, which is this part of the conservation plan, which is basically being given ranks. So the next company that you want to see, whatever these guys go to, they're going to have the same story that they had in Forex, the Forex company, which is IML. So after IML is done, they're going to go to another company and be like, yeah, I worked hard. I got my wealth from this new company, which is going to be crazy. So I watch that.
Right? But I can't say the same for people in my organization. Right? I'm hearing stories about people getting evicted and all this types of crazy shit. People deranking, now they can't pay rent.
What he's talking about is some of the chairmen that y'all know. Some of the people that y'all worship. That's who he's talking about. Some of them deranked where they can't pay rent. Some of them went completely broke.
That's wild.
This is chairman he's talking about, y'all. Continue to listen.
And, things of that nature. And at the end of the day, we built a culture that we can call a spade a spade. We can call it what it is. We built a culture of people being financially irresponsible. Let's call a spade a spade. It was what it was. Trade house, we had the fastest fucking growth. It is what it is. The fastest volume. They were wondering how we were doing what we were doing. But we also had the greatest pullbacks. Right? We never had the perfect infrastructure. Okay? So we had a culture where, and mind you, this is nobody's fault. We're just young. But this is what it is. These are just facts. A culture of, go spend this money so that it's going to raise your level of belief. Go spend this money so you can create separation between you and your downline. Go spend this money so that your downline can believe you. Oh, your downline's not believing you because you hit Platinum 5000 and you're wearing, cheap clothing.
Bro,
Go buy you some designer. Go
too, bro. So basically, I was on the call, bro, and Josh was like, you can't, how do you put it, bro? He was like, you can't sell $1 million dream, they're looking like $10, bro. So he basically said, go buy the nice suits. Go buy the jewelry, bro. That nigga had me, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all niggas, bro. That nigga had me up, and he had me go cop some chains, nigga. I went to go cop some of them chains and shit. Like, yeah, let me look like I got some money, nigga. Like, niggas who got money don't look like they got money, bro. But I'm listening to this nigga. Niggas be on the live fresh as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Bust down, rolly, avalanche. Them niggas goddamn walk crazy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he basically telling us to look like we top shotter, bro. So niggas gonna believe us and shit. Basically, capture the world. And that's really should have red flag this shit, bro. But niggas just listening to the nigga who got it. The nigga who where we trying to go, bro. We wasn't really thinking about shit, bro.
Go do this. Go get a car rental. We're telling people to go do all this type of shit, right? So that the people below us in our downline could listen to us.
Yeah.
And there you fucking have it. Everything that I've been saying, I said these people are not who they say they are. Everything that they do is fake. All that stuff is to entice people. He literally just said this is what the culture they created. They was doing all this stuff so the downline can listen to them and believe them. They're not who they say they are. He literally just said it. So for all you stupid motherfuckers that keep arguing with me, not arguing with me, but just keep coming at me, 'cause I'm not arguing with you niggas, but keep coming at me, defending the chairman. This is not just anybody. Don't look at it. He's just a chairman that was lazy. This is Rey motherfucking Rice of IML. This ain't just anybody. I can see if Noel and Rey Rice was just like the Joe Blows they posting up on these flyers now. These random ass niggas they posting up on flyers now. These are the spearheads of like some of the pillars of holding up Trade House. The pillars of IML. Y'all cannot debate this shit anymore.
I don't even know, bro.
It's a little more, get a little crazier. Continue listening.
Right? And it became a thing where it went from only 6-figure earners were doing this, only Chairman 10s and above were doing this, to everybody was doing it. Plea 2000s are going out and buying Balenciagas. And mind you, I'm at fault because I used to tell my niggas, yo, bro, go spend that money, bro. It's going to come right back.
Again.
To no avail. And it worked until it stopped working. It worked until it stopped working. So like I said, people are going broke, and at the end of the day, they just didn't have we had a culture of spending the money, and like I said, it's nobody's fault. We're young. I don't blame nobody for that, but it's just the facts. You feel what I'm saying? And then you have people that are going broke, and I just feel like, yo, I don't even know what to tell my people no more, because it's getting to the point where the pullback that we were experiencing was bigger than what we've ever experienced, right? You usually can tell people to hold it down. I know GV's ass right now, the volume's low, things will turn around, but it's getting to the point where we're looking at 2019 numbers, right? It's just getting that bad. Well, yeah, I'm still holding on to 6 figures, but there's people in my organization that are suffering and complaining, and yeah, I could easily say, fuck them, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to focus on the people that want to work, but pay attention, nobody was really working, man. And that's just my truth. Everybody's going to have their own version of it. Some people are going to tell you, yo, Ray's lazy. How the fuck am I lazy? How the fuck am I lazy? You feel what I'm saying? That shit don't even go together. So it just was what it was, right? So long story short, I tell him I think we should look at this opportunity as a group, as a trade house core. You know, Bryce says no, with all due respect. And I understood that. You feel what I'm saying? Why would he say yes? All I wanted to do was sit down. I'm going to be honest. Had we gone and sat down and listened to the other opportunity together as a unit, I would have felt a little bit better. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe I wouldn't have left. I probably wouldn't have left just because I knew, okay, cool, we did it as a team. We didn't like the opportunity. It was what it was. But I you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So long story short, I made my decision to dip. I wasn't 100% sure yet. I was kind of on the fence, right? And mind you, like I said, I didn't talk to anybody that was not in my downline. That is a fact. I don't give a fuck what nobody tells you. That's a fact. I ain't talked to nobody who was not in my downline, right? Was what it was. And, yeah. So fast forward, I have a meeting in Miami, right? I have a meeting in Miami, and I have a group of leaders in my organization that said they wanted to come to the meeting. I'm about to, the same meeting I invited them to. They don't want to come to. I'm like, okay, cool. I need to at least take this meeting. So I take some of my leaders to this meeting. Remember, people are starving, bro. So I'm like, yo, let's at least look at something different. Even if we don't make a decision, let's at least look at something different, right? So I had this meeting in Miami. You feel what I'm saying? And long story short, the word of the meeting gets out. Right? I don't know how word of the meeting gets out. Word of the meeting gets out. You feel me? Word of the meeting gets out. Yeah, let me actually turn the comments off. I'm going to give you guys a chance to comment, but let me turn these off. Right, so word of the meeting gets out, right? Because we have a meeting with another company. It was what it was. And, people start getting suspended. People that ain't have nothing to do with it. Right? They didn't have no evidence. Right? Because at the end of the day, I can go to dinner wherever I want, but I get suspended, and a few other leaders, including, Noelle, my girlfriend, gets suspended, right? So a few people get suspended and whatnot, meaning they can't get paid. Okay? Now, I'm on the phone with compliance. This is a fact. I'm on the phone with compliance.
We gotta understand that we don't own the company yet. Like, did y'all understand y'all not business owners and not entrepreneurs? Do y'all get it yet? How are you on the phone with compliance? How are you getting suspended if you are a business owner?
Shit capped out, bro.
Come on, man. It's just like, I'm gonna let y'all just continue to listen. I'm not gonna just get into none of this stuff because this is stuff that's happening inside of the company, inside of between the relationships and stuff like that. But a lot of this shit that he's saying and stuff like that, so I'm gonna get my commentary now. A lot of shit he's saying is gonna show that these people are snakes. You shouldn't trust them. These people do fuck ass shit, even to them. You shouldn't trust them. These people are not who you think they are, who they say they are. You shouldn't trust them. And when he say that people are starving, I don't think that he's talking about like the downline. I think he's talking about like Keita and those guys. Like the people that's unranked and like not making any money, can't pay rent and stuff like that. I think he's talking about them. People that's probably like really complaining and shit like that. Because like they was on top of the world and now they broke. He's talking about them. I don't think he really was talking about like when he said trying to make everyone money. I don't think he's talking about the downline, like the lower levels, the P150s and shit like that. I think that you guys really need to listen to the rest of what he's saying. And I'm letting him go and let him talk. You really need to listen to what he's saying. But just know that he's going to prove that Jalen, all these guys can't be trusted. Like, none of these dudes can be trusted. And y'all guys trust these guys with your lives. Y'all keep dumping money into anything that these people say. And y'all losing their money constantly. When there's other opportunities, other opportunities, I'm talking about just you. Just build for yourself. There's an opportunity in yourself. Create your own shit. Learn. I keep pushing that because education, not school, not college. Self-taught knowledge. Learn. Read some books. Join some real academies. Some real things that teach actually how to do it. Stay away from.
Hey, shit, y'all come tap into Scalper UFX, man. Scalper University FX, bro. We really trade, bro. We really get down. Nigga, you tap in with us, bro. You definitely gonna see your profits first week, bro. You don't gotta invite nobody, bro. You gonna get your money straight up, bro. Withdraw that shit to your account, bro. Fuck our academy, bro. This shit is garbage, bro. These niggas is taking your bread and not teaching your shit, bro. I'm gonna teach you personally, bro. I'm gonna sit down with you. I'm gonna teach you personally how to trade and how to really bust the motherfucking charts, my nigga. I'm gonna make you a sniper, bro. Fuck what them niggas got going on, man. Whatever they talking about, bro. Bryce, Josh, all these niggas is capped out, bro. They is scamming you, bro. Do not believe what the fuck they got going on, bro. I'm standing on that one, bro. Scapper UFX, bro. Y'all come tap in, bro. Hit my DM right now, bro. No cap.
And, with that being said, me personally is out of here. I'm gonna let Ray finish everything up.
With these people, and obviously, I am thinking about leaving, but I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, I want my last check. I want to get paid. So I told them, yo, and mind you, other people weren't even about to leave. This was just me, inviting them to at least listen to another opportunity. So I decided to dip. I told them, look, I'm not going to leave. Just please leave me alone. This is like on a Thursday, or Wednesday or Thursday. Please leave me alone. They leave me alone and say, okay, we're going to lift your suspension. Right? Then 20 minutes later, I get a text, right? Saying, we actually cannot lift your suspension anymore because of such and such. Somebody called and said this. Now, just to clarify, right? Because I'm going to be honest. Just clarify. Does this individual have the power to, say, terminate my account? Probably not. He doesn't have the power to click a button and my account be gone. So when he said he didn't terminate me, he didn't lie. However, the reason that I got suspended was because this individual did say, without a shadow of a doubt, Ray's leaving. Because I promise you, compliance told me, yo, you're getting unsuspended. They said, yo, off the record, such and such said that you are leaving the company, so we have to investigate. Right? Did he call me? Yes, he did. Right? So he's not lying about that. Right? I'm here filling in the gaps because she said there's the truth. Did he call me? Absolutely. Did I answer? No. Put yourself in my shoes. Why the fuck would I answer a phone call when somebody just told me that you're getting rid of my check? That's all I heard. So obviously me and the emotion of it all, I said, man, fuck it. I'm not answering nobody's calls. I'm doing what I'm doing. The next day, my Instagram gets deleted. I literally wake up and my Instagram's gone. Wow. Right? There's been other leaders that have left the company that it's such a coincidence that when the moment that they leave, their Instagram gets reported. So it's just like, this is super fishy. I don't really like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on 10. When I get back to LA to spend Christmas with my girlfriend and whatnot, I get to LA to spend Christmas with her, and then I get this this email saying that I can't post. Basically, it's a real suspension email. And then from that point, I got fed up, and that's the day that I went on live and I said what I had to say. Okay, so that's the moment that led up into that live. I spazzed out. Like I said, I didn't want to spazz out like that. My original idea was, listen, I was literally going to drop a video on Instagram, and I was just going to tell people, look, I love the company that I was with. I love a lot of the leaders that taught me a lot. I'm going to be honest. Without that company, I literally would not be where I'm at. I wouldn't be in entrepreneurship. The company not only changed my life, but changed my family's life. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? I cannot deny that. You feel me? I literally can't deny that. Right? But they forced my hand. I felt slighted, and I did what I had to do. Now, as far as, personal reasons on why I left, right? It just solidified it. As far as personal reasons, for a while, right? I was good. You feel what I'm saying? Me being a part of the core, I was good. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't like a few, certain things, certain individuals made me feel slighted, right? But at the end of the day, it was all good. We would bump heads from here and there, just like any, family, bros and whatnot. It is what it is. But we'd always, keep the ball rolling. But, one thing that definitely pushed me away was the fact that they were treating my girlfriend, right? They were treating her well as if she wasn't valuable. And I'm going to be honest, at first I turned a blind eye to it just because if you look at it for the surface value, it just seems like business, right? But it went from being business to being a fucking, not a coincidence, but a pattern of disrespect. So I'll give you guys just a calm example, right? One day we're in this Chairmen 50 and up chat, and Noelle says, people, there's a pullback going on. She feels as though there's no sense of urgency to help push the agenda. So she speaks out in the chat. She gets removed from the chat, and certain leaders are telling me, yo, tell Noel never to disrespect me, this and the third. Now, mind you, at the time I'm thinking I would do the same thing. If I'm saying something in front of my leaders and one of my leaders speaks up against me publicly, it makes it look like we're not on the same page. It looks bad, right? You're de-edifying me. So at the time, you know, me and Noel are bumping heads and I'm telling her, yo, you can't do that. Imagine, what if somebody did that to your chat? Obviously she was upset, but she had to let it go. And then fast forward, it was a pattern of shit over and over and over and over and over again. Literally, bro, she's getting DMs from people that were in, you know, her team, Young Trilly, literally telling her that her upline, right, has conditioned them to not like her, right? I used to spend time with Noel and I used to tell her, yo, why aren't you calling your team? She would literally sit there and call her team and I would have watched people would not pick up the phone, numbers blocked her, and people send nasty messages to her, not because they didn't like Noel, but because her upline is literally telling people, do not fuck with Noel. Noel didn't earn Chairman 100. Noel doesn't know what she's talking about, right? So if we really want to talk about edification, that's where it starts. Imagine you're trying to build your business and men and women in your team are disrespecting you, are literally being taught not to fuck with you, or being told, listen, if you fuck with her, we're not going to help you, we're not going to mentor you.
But you pay.
It doesn't sound fair to me. It doesn't. Then we got the chain situation. Let's talk about it. Right? Let's really talk about it. So I don't want anybody on the live to feel as though, I'm picking sides because she's my girl. Because for the longest, I was picking their side. Right? Because I was picking the business first. But once you start to see the truth, it's just fucked up. The chain situation. Let me tell you guys something. The only fucking requirement that you need to get that trade house chain, the only requirement is one. Right? To hit Chairman 100. That's the only requirement. There's no requirement that says I need to be your best friend. There's no requirement that says I need to be a dick sucker. There's no requirement that says I need to be a dick rider. I need to be a homie. I need to kiss ass. None of those are requirements. Right? Everybody got their fucking chain except one person. No coincidence. You can say, oh, Noel feels entitled. Entitled to what? You only act entitled when you want something that you didn't deserve or didn't earn. But the one fucking thing that it takes to get the chain, she did. Right? But I'm telling her, you know what, Noel, I'm not trying to, press another grown man for a chain. I don't want to beg like that, man. We'll buy you a chain, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And things of that nature. Right? But that was just one of the things. People hit Chairman 100 after her and got the chain. Everybody wants to make it seem like, oh, the chain is such a small thing. You left over a chain. The chain is just a fucking cherry on top. Literally. They would not include her on certain calls. They would not include her. And that's just, like I said, it makes no sense for grown men to be doing that shit. Right? We got grown men over the age of fucking 30 bullying a little fucking 23-year-old. It literally makes no sense. You feel what I'm saying? It makes no sense. Let me tell you guys something. I watched this nigga literally get on a fucking call and say about the fucking chain, if you want the chain so bad, come get it off my neck. You're not talking to a gangster.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga's not talking to a gangster. You're talking to a girl, inviting a girl to come take a chain off your neck. And these are niggas that y'all praise. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I don't. That's what I'm trying. That's where the personal shit started to come. The same niggas that are saying all this humility bullshit aren't saying, yo, don't follow Ray because, you know what I'm saying, the company he's with sucks. Don't follow Ray because the new company isn't better than the company you're with. They're just bringing up personal shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that was everything that came into it. And then when I leave, right, this is when I started to realize, yo, maybe I made the right decision. Maybe I made the right decision. Right? When I leave, you know what happens? They go on live, right? I understand why certain individuals go on live. I spazzed out. You have the right to defend yourself. You have the right to defend yourself, right? You have the right to defend yourself, by all means. But what bothered me, right, and what I can't seem to wrap my head around is how you guys let certain individuals get on that live. Now, mind you, I want you to pay attention, right? Nate is one of my best friends. Right, and I'm not even trying to throw Nate out there, but yo, pay attention. Why the fuck you think Nate didn't get on that live? Why do you think he didn't get on that live? Why do you think everybody from the core got on, but he didn't get on? Because what he looked like outing his best friend like that. Just because we're not in business together anymore doesn't mean we're not homies. Especially when I didn't bring your name up. That's just a fact. You feel what I'm saying? And then to make it worse, right? Y'all get somebody who, at the end of the day, we were this individual. I told him, and he'll tell you to your face, right? He can vouch for this, right? Before I left, I told all of my leaders. I told Corey, Rax, and Jalen. I get all of my leaders. You know what I tell them? I say, yo, bro, I love you guys. I'm sorry that I have to do this, but just know that I truly, and this is honest, I truly believe that I wouldn't be where I'm at without you. You see, a lot of leaders aren't man enough to say that. You tell some of these niggas that shit that, yo, bro, if it wasn't for me building it, if it wasn't for me being your strongest leg, you wouldn't be there. They'd be like, oh, I would have got success without you. But I told Jalen, yo, bro, I literally wouldn't have hit Chairman 250 without you. Rax, I wouldn't have hit this rank without you. That's a fact, right? I just know that. You feel what I'm saying? That is a fact. I wholeheartedly meant that. You feel what I'm saying? Not everybody can say that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I felt even more slighted because y'all let him get on. First off, and I couldn't even be mad at him because I felt like y'all manipulated him. But y'all let this nigga get on live, right? Somebody that, at the end of the day, right? I genuinely believe that he would have gotten the success he gotten without me. I'll say that for the record. Jalen would have got the same success he got without me. But at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? I did help. How much I helped, that's up to him to say. But I felt like I did the best job I possibly could have, trying to mentor him and trying to give him help. I never lied to him. I told him the truth. I was what it was. Y'all niggas get this nigga on live to out me, right? Not only did he get on live, he had a fucking stack of notes. You feel what I'm saying? That broke my heart. The nigga had a stack of notes. He said I chose money over the family, and said that I outed God. I want you to pay attention to that, right? Niggas are using God. What? Just because I'm not in the business does not mean I outed God. They literally went on live and said I outed God. And somebody that I fought for and defended, anytime somebody said anything about him, behind closed doors and in public, goes on live and literally has the most to say about me. Has literally the most to say about me. You feel what I'm saying? If you're a real nigga, there's no way you're looking at that shit saying, oh, that shit was cool. Especially you see Nate didn't get on there. I could see if the whole core got on there, it would have been like, okay, cool. They're all on one accord. Ray's probably wrong. But there's obviously more to the story. You feel what I'm saying? So that broke my heart. Fast forward. Just a few other things of these people that you guys is following. You feel what I'm saying? Right? This one guy, right? Y'all love him to death. You feel what I'm saying? Literally, because I went on live and told you guys about the overdose situation, and I'm gonna talk more about that on another call. But long story short, in January, I'm young. You feel what I'm saying? It was what it was. Some people smoke weed. I was popping pills. I got laced. It was what it was. Somebody I bought something that I shouldn't have bought. I had no business doing it. I overdosed. I almost died. I was in a coma for 4 or 5 fucking days. Then I got, pneumonia coming out of the ICU. You feel what I'm saying? I started my year 2021 rough as fuck. I'm on my literal deathbed. You feel what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody didn't know about that. Just some of my closest friends. Just because that's a super private moment, and nobody needs to know that I overdosed. That's none of your fucking business, right? But it happened. You feel what I'm saying? So I hear from a leader, right? I hear from a leader that they're having a conversation with, yes, your favorite fucking chairman, David Imnite. Yes, I'm going to say his name. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is literally asking this individual, yo, why would you follow Ray? Right? Mind you, I'm all of a sudden a shitty leader, but weeks ago, I was that nigga. I was a top leader. Now it's like, yo, you don't even know Ray like that. Why would you follow somebody like Ray? Right? Ray doesn't have a mentor. Ray's not a good leader. That's not somebody that you want to do business with. Right? And then he goes on to say this, right? And I put this on God. God strike me down right now. It's on God. God strike me down right now. This is a fact. Give a fuck what you talking about. He goes on to say, yeah, and Bryce tells me this story of how you want to follow. Right? You're talking to a leader that has nothing to do with that, bringing up a situation that has literally, Let me tell you guys something. There's literally nothing to do. That shit, me having an overdose, bro, and almost dying, has nothing to do with my character and why you shouldn't follow me. So the fact that a grown man, almost 40 fucking years old, got the nerve to speak on my name and talk like that, saying, yo, bro, why would you follow somebody that's doing drugs like that? You feel what I'm saying? That shit don't sound a little weird to you guys? That's just a fact, though.
That's wild.
You feel me? And that's something that I didn't want nobody to know just for those reasons. I didn't want nobody to know that just for those reasons because that's private. People die. You know what I'm saying? I overdosed on fentanyl. Fentanyl is killing fucking millions of people. You feel what I'm saying? And it was what it was. So you would think that somebody of that stature would never bring some dumb shit like that up because that don't mean nothing. You feel what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. Especially you that old. So that was another thing that bothered me. You feel what I'm saying? And this was, like I said, so when I'm hearing that shit, that's just confirming that a lot of the shit that, you know, people would bring up, a lot of the things that people were denying, it was just confirming, yo, maybe some of that shit was true. Maybe some of that shit was true. Because here I am on my deathbed, almost dying, and you want to bring up the most vulnerable moment I ever had in my life to convince somebody why they shouldn't follow me to another company.
Yo, that is flawed, bro. That's actually flawed, bro. And you gotta think with this nigga David Mintier, whatever the fuck this nigga, that's an old ass nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? I understand like Bryson them niggas is young, but y'all old ass niggas gossiping about a nigga who y'all was just dapping up and fucking with. That shit is not 1K, bro. That is flawed as fuck, bro. And nigga, this shit got 5 more minutes, bro. So we gonna see what's going on, but that shit not 1K. If you're watching this video, bro, y'all niggas is lame as fuck, bro. I want y'all to know that. We don't do that over here at Scout for You. I got a shout out to you, bro. We don't do that over here, bro. You feel me? Your personal business got nothing to do with trading. It got nothing to do with learning the sauce, bro. I don't know what these niggas got going on. Well, obviously I do now, baby. I don't watch a whole 45-minute video. Cause this shit is crazy, bro.
You feel what I'm saying, bro? So it's like, that's just the tip of the fucking iceberg with these niggas, man. You feel me? Just the tip of the iceberg. You feel me? And I say all that to say, listen, I'm not being spiteful. You know what I'm saying? I got love for that company. They taught me a lot. The reason that I'm an entrepreneur to this day is because of that company. I'm not going to take away any of the mentorship or anything that I learned, right? But one thing is for sure is that I worked my ass off in this shit. I worked my ass off. Nobody can fucking deny that shit. I worked my ass off. I didn't get no fucking handouts. Anybody that you see in my business, they can say whatever the fuck they want about me, but one thing for sure is they'll tell you, bro, Ray was never the nigga to just tell me what to do. He did it with me. You feel what I'm saying? I would spend hours on the phone teaching people. Not this belief bullshit that niggas and this positivity bullshit. I used to teach niggas. Yo, this is how you sell something. Yo, this is how you do something. You feel what I'm saying? I used to actually teach. Not bull. That's why people like me. Because I used to teach people real shit. You feel me? I used to teach people real knowledge, not this fucking fluff bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? And just even the fact with the God situation, like at the end of the day, bro, like have I been guilty of speaking about God during my call sometimes? Absolutely. You feel what I'm saying? Absolutely. Right? But there came a point in time where I had to take a step back. You know, Noelle's a preacher's kid, and I had to take a step back because she'd always bring up like, yo, that shit is blasphemy. So I started to realize, yo, none of these niggas was talking about God until this nigga David started talking about God. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga's a manipulator, bro. It's just fucked up. I watched. Let me tell you guys the true story about this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Dr. Spiller, right? When we were coming up, P150, P600, all that shit, Dr. Spiller had the chat called Push 1000 where he would send us trades out. Right? He had a chat called Push 1000 where he would send us trades out. Right? And he's the reason that Trade House got off on the foot that it did. Because no matter what rank we was, he was still pushing Push 1000. He was making sure that we was making money, right? He didn't give a fuck about this rank. Let me tell you guys something. This nigga David came around, when was it? I think when I first hit Chairmen 10, I hit Chairmen 10, Bryce for C50, around that time. You get what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, I don't know what the fuck he started telling people, but all of a sudden, we went from edifying and giving love to Spiller, edifying and giving love to Spiller, to all of a sudden the sole reason, right, that Trade House was able to get as big as it was because of the mentorship and guidance of David and Miniche. Right? The nigga was not around at all, but came in and took all of the credit. And we, like some fucking dickheads, gave him the credit. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. You niggas got my number, y'all feel some type of way, I don't give a fuck, honestly. Because I'm not, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. And don't hit me, and I'm tired of people talking gangster. Do not talk gangster to me. You know what I'm saying? Do not talk gangster to me. I'm not the one for that dumb shit. Just putting that out there.
Alright, y'all, so that's gonna wrap up this video, bro. It's so crazy, bro. I'm gonna go back to here, bro, just so we can look at it. Bro, that's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I knew Academy was some BS, bro. You know what I'm saying? Recruiting people, bro. I didn't know the whole backstory, bro, about all these leaders, though. That is wild. They did, bro, the worst way, bro. It's just flawed, bro. The fact that they really out here capping and like manipulating people to put their whole life savings in, bro. Literally put the life savings in this shit, bro. Niggas put the whole life savings just to trade, bro. Because they think they finna hop in this bit and learn how to trade and flip that money. And they gotta flip that moolah whole time. These niggas in here capping to you, telling you, I'll give you this much, you go add a couple niggas, bro. Now, what the fuck? Niggas ain't even talking about trading. I bet you none of them niggas who was at the top of the shit really could trade, bro. This nigga Josh was saying, oh, I made $1 million. I made my first $1 million off this opportunity, bro. I guarantee you that he did not make $1 million in the market, bro. That nigga did not make $1 million in the market. He made $1 million off network marketing and capping to niggas, stealing niggas' bread, wasting niggas' times. Nigga, you're lame as fuck for that, bro. All y'all niggas lame, bro. Shout out to Rey Rice for stepping up and really posting this video, though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That takes some real courage. Jalen Goss, my nigga, you was a bitch, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Nigga, that shit is lame as fuck, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up off this, bro. Bro, do not join Trade House, bro. Don't join Trade House, man. If you want to go to Academy, bro, just stick to the script, bro. Stick to using the platform for what it is, bro. Do not tap into that business side, bro. And honestly, bro, if you don't want to pay that fee, bro, come tap into Scalper FX, bro. The Instagram is Scalper UFX. Y'all come tap in, and we're gonna teach you how to trade straight up, bro. We're not gonna be with that bullshit, bro. It's a one-time fee. You pay one time, bro. You in it for life, bro. We're gonna make sure you get some bread, bro. With that being said, man, your boy Tsharp is out, bro. Trade House, I gotta do better, man. I'm gonna catch y'all though, bro.